And welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time we restored the canal in Sei'an City. This time we are going to get the bridge raised, but first we have to fish. This is no mere fishing trip for me. This is a true battle with the living sword. Therefore I must arm myself with the right weapon. That fishing rod over at the tool dealer in town would be perfect. Oh, you should see it. It's the purest of white, like new fallen snow. There's no chance of victory without that rod. Alas, it would appear that I cannot afford it. What am I to do? Well, I guess I could have done that in the last episode. I thought we were gonna jump straight into the fishing, but apparently not. So, what can I talk about while we're waiting for the game to load? Oh yeah, duh, the fact that there's actually a sequel. That'd be a good thing to talk about. With this mist, day-night transitions look really silly. Anyway, I'll actually buy this thing first. It's hardly the time to be wandering around Sei'an, not since that mist arrived so suddenly. The Creststone's appearance hasn't helped matters either. Queen Himiko's gone and shut herself up in the palace, and everyone else is hiding on their homes. Shouldn't it be the job of our leader to help us do this? Anyway, business is slow to say the least. If you've been sent to do some shopping, then get it over with. Weapon dealer. Wonder what he... Ooh! Glaives. And gold dust. Again, I have a gut feeling that gold dust will be used for, like, upgrading weapons or something. And that's my current thought. I'm trying to talk and skip dialogue at the same time. And that's a bad idea. Anyway, while I'm selling stuff, there is a sequel to Okami called Okami Den. It's apparently good, but not amazing. That's what I've heard. Like, it's pretty good. Not as good as the original, partly just because it's a sequel, and sequels are often not as good, let's be real. Will I let's play that? Probably not, because I don't have a DS capture card. Like, I've actually been contemplating getting a DS capture card though, but they're like $60. If you already have a DS to supply, which I don't really have one because I have a DS, but it's got like weird pixeling issues, like screen damage. Like there's a black line through the middle of the screen and it looks really, really bad. So I'd actually have to get a new DS, like original DS. And then send it in to get modded. So that'd be really expensive. So I'm really torn on the idea because I'd like to let's play like several DS games. Like I just picked up a DS game yesterday that I think would be fun to let's play, which is Densetsu no Safi 4, which is the predecessor to the legendary Starfy in the US. I would actually love to do Starfy too at some point in terms of let's playing. Oh dear. Oh, this is terrible. I thought you said oh dear. The water dragon is causing so much trouble out in the sea. It's gone to the point where I can't procure any goods to sell. There used to be tons of fish both in Hiroshima and here in the city, but the water dragon's antics have scared them away. The price of fresh fish has gone through the roof. Well, this is Pooch. Been sent to do some shopping, have you? I don't have much for sale, but feel free to take a look. So yeah, I'm like super torn on this. Yeah, that's a lot of money to spend considering that my channel really isn't big enough to really justify it, I think. Yeah, like if my channel was bigger, sure. But at the moment I can't really justify spending hundreds of dollars because it's like, I don't know, it's not gonna pay for itself kind of, and that's kind of my logic with this kind of thing is it has to kind of pay for itself. And it wouldn't. This is no mere oh, here we go again. La di da di da. Oh, what am I to do? That's it. That's blinding snow, the rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, I would at last have a chance against the living sword. Now, be a good dog and you give it here. Oh, happy day. I have never fished before, but it should not be much different from a good sword fight. Now it's cashed out 1,000th sword. I shall engage in mortal combat with that elusive living sword. I've been holding my rod over this water for some time now. However, the living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes. Ami, Hoodhead here's never gonna let us across at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Show him how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Ah, Hoodhead sure is a handful. I wonder if there really is such a thing as a living sword anyway. It's gonna be a swordfish, watch. It's totally gonna be a swordfish. Okay, you got the basic idea, right? Yep. So, anyway. Like games I'd like to let's play. I think I hooked something. Go for it, Hoodhead. Pull, don't let it get away. Oh, he has less health than Kokari. Which actually makes no sense as a warrior that he'd have less health. And this is a killifish. A lot bigger than Animal Crossing. Professor Layton. Maybe some of the Ace Attorneys actually would be fun. Let's see. Starfy, both Starfies I own. Super Princess Peach. Let's see. Chrono Trigger. Heck yeah, Chrono Trigger would be a fun let's play. Wow, he just walked right into that. Oh, but yeah, we gotta do it multiple times because this is a big fish. Big fish require multiple sword slashes. Or power slashes. I don't have a copy currently, but Sonic Rush would actually be pretty fun. I think Sonic Rush is on the Virtual Console in Japan, but not actually internationally. Which actually, come to think of it, because the Switch only has one screen, Switch can't have DS back compatibility. Which kinda sucks. Unless they have both on the same screen. I suppose they could do that for Virtual Console. But it would not be ideal, obviously. Let's see, World Ends With You I've actually never played, and I played a little bit of it and I couldn't get into it. So I don't know, it'd probably be a blind let's play, but I'm not sure if it'd be a good blind let's play thing. It's something that people are often very torn about this game. Some love it, but there is a minority that is like, this is not for me. And I'm kind of in that minority from like the hour or two I played of it. What else? I'm trying to think of all the DS games I own. Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time, Bowser's a side story, but then again I'd have to get through Superstar Saga first. So I'd want to go in order. There we go. Not sure if this is a living sword, but okay, it's a living sword. I thought for sure it was gonna be a swordfish. The gods be praised at last. At last I've fulfilled my dream. It's fish. How we can have a mortal battle with a fish. So that is the living sword. That is what I have been pursuing all this time. Ah, don't take it so hard. I mean, that was one big cutlass fish. And a cutlass is a kind of sword, right? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake? Spare me the such soulless. But enough of that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge passable once more. Cool. But yeah, Okami Den would be on the list if I actually owned Okami Den. Whoa, stop, Ami. I thought this mist was coming from the Laker Mountains. So what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going, Furball. Oh, frick. Well, look what the cat dragged in. What took you so long, Mashiri? Ah, not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back at Odishi's cave. And why do you keep popping up wherever we are anyway? What are you up to this time? Huh? Excuse-moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You'll see I'm busy looking for something. Such some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is. It's just getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice to say, I wanted it quick and easy. Quick and easy? Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. This is part of a plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised. The world? Not bad, my little bouncing friend. You're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens. Path to the heavens? Oh, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, Mushity. Huh? The city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people. You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Ha! Got you figured out. This funky mist and your so-called path to the heavens. You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must deal with this mist. It's slowly but surely killing the people of the city. Way too long and it's all raw, the damage will be done. Why are you talking about it like it's someone else's problem? You're behind it, admit it already. Even if I was, what good would come out of arguing about it here? You think you should be doing something about the mist now? How about a tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Let me put it this way. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap in the eye of the needle. Or something like that. Understand, Mushity? Wow. Well, I have no words. Can't get through the palace through the front door, very apparently, so... Or we can get through the front door. Okay, got treasure, can I take it? Land of the Gods. And, in here, Exorcism Slip M. What do you have to say? Well, who'd have thought there'd be a wolf here in all places? This world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my servants, Wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. I'm the regent of Sei'an City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. Priestess Rao. So what's troubling you then? Holy cow, the sister's stacked. Excuse me? Oh, you got a cute little fairy with you. Your name's Isun, and by the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons. Melons? Oh, never mind, anyway, so you're running things around here? Well, there's a funky mist covering the city, and there's talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So what's with the queen holding herself up in her place? The people of her city are dropping like flies, you know? How can she be so lazy at a time like this? So you sense the evil forces over Hiroshima too, then. I heard that dread Orochi was resurrected in Shinshu Field, though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Hiroshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea, and an ill mist covers Sei'an. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. He said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. A creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if whatever it was took root here in Hiroshima coast. What are you muttering about, Isun? Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold, the great Albatross. What, this wolf? But I heard it was a swordsman called Susanoo. Huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Ami here did most of the work, I tell ya. And if you don't believe me, Ami's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. Well, I see your friend's divine power then, Isun. You want it? You got it, sister. Come on, Ami, show her one of your celestial brush techniques. I assume this is the easiest one. What was that? Like it, that was one of Albatross's divine powers. A mere taste of what the celestial brush can do. Celestial brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Albatross. You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Ami can't do. Maybe this wolf can help me with my quest. Your quest? What could you want? You're already stacked to the ceiling. Never mind, forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, this situation is completely hopeless. Come on, tell us what you want. Doesn't matter, just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask now that I've seen your powers. Without my prayer slips, there's nothing anyone can do. Guess we just move on then. Also, Capcom being subtle as always. I'm on case 5 of Spirit of Justice now. Yeah, case 4 was definitely something. I didn't hate case 4, I mean, it's a good case on its own, but it just doesn't fit at all. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Without, I'm not gonna go into spoilers, but it disrupts the main plot big time, and it's like really, really obnoxious and noticeable. But yeah, the case itself is fine. It's just the timing couldn't have been worse. It feels like the second case maybe it would have been a little bit better, but as the penultimate case, just having some side story is just a little bit weird. I mean, it's an enjoyable case though. Where Queen Himiko's bodyguards. She's in her palace at the moment praying for the city. I'm under orders not to let anyone disturb her, and I take orders seriously, so that means you too might. Oh. Okay. So we gotta find prayer slips apparently. Is that in our journal? Meaning it's important? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. Okay, no prayer slips, and the queen is holed up in her castle. So, we got 3 things we can potentially do, and I don't know how to do any of them, which is just great. Let's just explore. Feels like the best course of action at the moment. Another one of those little statues. We saw one before. Oh, frick. Hole in the defense. Hole in the defense, meaning despite this giant wall and all these obstacles, there's a hole somewhere. At least I'm interpreting Waka's hint as a clue to progress past the guards. Now I'm gonna explore here, even though it is gonna drain our magic. There's like no enemies to fight, so there's no need to worry. I like how I can still wall jump there, even though this is technically a foot off the ground from where the poison is. It's just this one little section against the wall that's not poisonous. Apologies to anyone with epilepsy, actually. Because, man, that is not fun swapping back and forth colors like that. Hole in the defense. I just have a feeling it's over here somewhere. On the side. Nope, nothing of the sort over here. Let's try going over here. Just seeing what's over here. I mean, having it kind of over in the darkness would make sense from the standpoint of being difficult to find, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking, I'm not seeing any sign of a hole in this wall. Unless I can fit through these gaps in the fence. Or can I just break the fence? Nope. Can I blind them? Nope. Himiko's people all sound like a bunch of parrots. But you can't just attack anyone, you're a god after all. Let's just leave him alone. Oh. Okay. So, the problem is, we don't have much in terms of hints. To me, that's our biggest issue right now, is that we don't really have any hints to where to go next. This looks like a thing. Definitely. But I think we're gonna do this next time. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Okami.